Dear students, last class I had taken about the mean variance and standard deviation, that is for 2 mark questions. So today's class will be 1 mark or 2 mark questions I will take. This is 1 mark question based on probability distribution. Last class only I have explained about the probability distribution. So the question will be asked like this: state whether is it probability distribution or not. So x values are random variables, x values are 0, 1, 2, the corresponding probability values they have given 0.4, 0.4 and 0.2. Now we have to check it out, is it a probability distribution or not. How we have to check it out? You have to add up the p of x values. If it is 1, is it probability distribution? If it is not 1, it is not a probability distribution. Solution: sigma p of x is equal to, so 0.4, it's a 0.8, 0.8 plus 0.2, it's a 1.0. Therefore, you have to write yes, it is a probability distribution. So like this you are going to face for 1 mark question on question number 10. Recently we have faced this type of problems in the March examination. Okay. So take 2 more questions like this. So again, state whether it is a probability distribution or not. X values will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. P of x values will be, I will give 0.1, it's a 0.1, 0.5, 0.2, minus 0.1 and it's a 0.3. So now is it a probability distribution or not? What I said for the previous problem, you just add p of x values. If it is a 1, is it a probability distribution? When you add it, what you are going to get? You are going to get 1, but this is not a probability distribution because probabilities cannot be negative. It is not a probability distribution because probabilities cannot be, because you write the reason, because at x is equal to 3, p of x is equal to minus 0.1. Remember, so always probability cannot be negative. So take 1 more problem. X values, better we will take z values now. Z values are 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, I will take. P of z values, what we will take means I will take 0.3, 0.2, 0.4. Next I will take, this is 4, 7, 8, 9 means I will take here 0.1 and I will take 0.05. So this is about one of the table they have given. Now they are asking you to find out is it a probability distribution or not. Can we check it out, this one? Yes, add up 0.3, 0.2, it's a up to here. When you add, you are going to get 1. When you are adding 0.05 to that, you are going to get 1.05. add up sigma p of z. When you add these values, so up to here you are going to get 1. When you add with the 0.05, you are going to get 1.05. Is it a probability distribution? It is more than 1. Therefore, it is not a probability distribution. No, it is not a probability distribution because it exceeds 1. So p of z when added, you are going to get exactly 1 you have to get, but it is exceeding 1, therefore it is not a probability distribution. So this is about the 1 mark question you are going to face. Similarly, 2 mark questions also you are going to face. I will write here how the question you are going to face for your examination. So take 2 mark question. Question number 24, x values, p of x values. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7. So correspondingly p of x values are 0k, 2k, 2k, 0k, 2k, 2k, this is 3k we will take. Next 5, 6, 7 also we will take. What is that one means? K square, 2k square, 7k square plus k. This is our table, one of the table they will going to give in your examination. This is our question. Okay. So how they are going to ask means, first value, determine k. Determine k. One of the random variable and corresponding probability distribution they are going to give. Now they are asking you to find out the first bit as determine the value of k. How to find out the determinant value of k? K is present in which column or which row? It is present in p of x, and sigma p of x should be equated to 1. We know that sigma p of x is equal to 1. So add it from here, because 0 plus something itself, k plus 2k plus 2k plus 3k. I am writing sigma p of x values plus k square plus 2k square plus 7k square plus k is equated to 1. Because sigma p of x value is 1. Add up 2k plus k, 3k, it's a 5k, it's a 8k, 8k plus k, it's a 9k. So 9k. So squaring terms 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So 10k square plus 9k is equal to 1. You are going to get one of the quadratic equation. Try to solve that quadratic equation by bringing 1 to here. So this implies 10k square plus 9k minus 1 is equal to 0. So simplify. How you are going to simplify? This will be 10k square plus 10k minus k minus 1 is equal to 0. You know the factors. From these two terms, 10k common, what remaining? K plus 1. So minus 1 common, k plus 1 is equal to 0. Right? On further simplification, k plus 1 is equal to 0 or 10k minus 1 is equal to 0. So this will implies k is equal to minus 1. This will be 10k is equal to 1. K is equal to 1 by 10. Two values of k you are going to get. But one of the value will be k will be negative. And one more value will be the positive. Which is correct? Whatever I had taken in the box, that is correct. Because k is equal to 1 by 10. So the correct value will be here, k is equal to 1 by 10. Why it is k is equal to 1 by 10 is the correct means, see here the k values will be in the probability value, probability row, and probability cannot be negative. If I taken k is equal to minus 1, this will become minus 1. As we know that the probability row should not be a 0 or else probability cannot be a negative. Okay, it can be 0, sorry, but it cannot be negative. So the value of k equal to 1 by 10 is the correct. Second bit what they are asking, let us check it out. This is about 2 marks question. Second bit they are asking p of x less than 3. They are asking about p of x less than 3. So less than 3 means this is up to here, it's a 3. So you have to take less than 3 means it will be 2, 1 and 0. Therefore this implies x is equal to 2 plus 1 plus 0, or else p of x is equal to, you can take like this also, p of x is equal to, so 2k plus k plus 0, it's a 3k, and we got the k value as 1 by 10, substitute. So final answer will be 3 by 10 when x is less than 3. Okay. Next, third bit they are asking, p of x greater than 6. So what is p of x greater than 6 means? Greater than 6 means obviously it will come only 7. 7 values are, that is 7k square plus k. 7 into k value we got as 1 by 10. So 1 by 100 it is, because squaring, plus 1 by 10. This will imply 7 by 100 plus 1 by 10. So on LCM, 100 is the LCM. Multiply this with the 10. So 7 plus 10, it's a 17, which is equal to 17 by 100. So take the fourth value. They are asking p of x. They are given like this. This type of data they have given. How to read this such type of inequalities we have studied from the first PUC. This part always you read greater than, and this part you always read lesser than. It means x value should be greater than 0 and lesser than 3. It should be greater than 0, lesser than 3. Greater than 0 you have to read like this, greater than 0, lesser than 3. Greater than 0 means it will come 1. Lesser than 3 means it will come 2. It means only 2 values, that is k plus 2k. It's a 3k, which is equal to 3 of what is k value? 1 by 10. So final answer will be 3 by 10. Okay. In this way you are going to face for the 2 marks question. So take one more question. Remember, k value should be positive because k values are present in probability row. So probability cannot be negative. So next question for 2 mark. how the question will come means P of x is equal to k, 2k, 3k, 0. k, 2k, 3k, 0. P of x values, and correspondingly x values are 0, 1, 2 otherwise. So this is question. So now we have to find, first of all we have to make the table. Some data will be they have given. It is a probability distribution with the random variables like this, but I have not given the data. You just take only the question, direct question I have given. Now try to make the table first. Solution. X values you write 0, 1, 2. Otherwise they mention means write otherwise itself. Otherwise. Next P of x values. So correspondingly 0 you are having k, for 1 you are having 2k, for 2 you are having 3k, for otherwise you are having 0. First try to arrange in a table. Okay. Now what they are asking the data, we will check it out. So firstly they are asking find k or determine k. So how to check determine k? As I said, the question will be, it's a probability distribution they will give at the heading itself. Solution. Add the sigma p of x is equal to 1. So 2k plus 3k, it's a 5k, 5k plus k, it's a 6k. 6k is equal to 1, therefore k is equal to 1 by 6. It's a positive value, therefore it is k value will be 1 by 6. Now second bit they are asking about p value lesser than 2. They are asking about p of x value lesser than 2. So lesser than 2 means what are the values will come? 1 and 0 addition. So you are going to get k plus 2k. This implies you are going to get 3k. So substitute k value. 3 into k value will be 1 by 6. If you want, you can cancel out. 3 1s are 3 2s are. So final answer will be 1 by 2. Third bit they are asking p of x values lesser than or equal to 2. P of x values they are asking lesser than or equal to 2. So for the previous option they are asking only lesser than 2. Now they are asking include 2 also, because equal to 2 they have given. It means addition of 0, 1 and 2. It's a k, 2k, 3k. So on addition you are going to get 6k. Substitute k value you got 1 by 6. If you want to cancel out, the answer will be 1. Okay. Next. Fourth value will be p of x greater than or equal to 2. P of x greater than or equal to 2. See, greater than 2 means which number will come? 3, 4, 5, 6. But we are not having any 3, 4, 5, 6, but we are having otherwise. Don't take 2 greater than means otherwise values, because otherwise this is present in x values. X can be negative also. So we can't judge it is a 3, 4, 5 positive values. So you have to greater than 2 means there is no presence of 3, 4, 5, 6. So don't add this one. And what is one more option? Either greater than 2 you take or equal to 2. Directly you take equal to 2, that is 3k. Substitute k value, it's a 1 by 6. Cancel out, it's a 1 by 2. So this is about the 2 marks question you are going to face for question number 24 in your annual examination. So always add sigma p of x is equal to 1. Try to get k values. Sometimes if the quadratic equation is there, you are going to get 2k values. In that, if any one value is negative, neglect that one and try to take always positive value, because k values are present in p of x values and probabilities cannot be negative. So this is about the random variable and probability distribution. Last bit remaining is Bernoulli's trials and binomial distribution. That is I will take in the next class, and that will be the last class for the probability. Okay, thank you.